Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. As a lot of you know who have watched some of our previous videos, we like to do usually a week-long segment tying a couple videos together. And this week we're discussing the 4 pillars of tennis. 4 really important ideas for you guys to adopt to play really successful tennis. And for me, the most important part or idea about tennis is consistency. Okay, and I think for a lot of you out there, your idea of consistency is not what consistency means to me or to a lot of coaches. So I'm going to back up. I'm going to make 3 shots. You guys aren't going to see the result, but I think by now you hopefully trust me that these are going to go in. Let's take a look at 3 swings here real quick. Okay, that went in. That went in. And that went in, okay? Obviously, I gave you guys a completely different look on those 3 swings. The first swing was pretty much my traditional standard forehand. The second one was obviously a really off-balance, kind of shaky looking stroke. And the third one, I just kind of played around with a cross-step stance, a little uncomfortable. You know, but all 3 went in. And what I hear around the club a lot is, hey, Brady, I was consistent because I made all 3 shots. And as a coach, you know, if I see somebody producing 3 completely different looking swings or different balance, different follow-throughs, that is not consistency to me. So what I want us to start to latch on to in terms of consistency is producing similar footwork for all of our shots, producing similar balance in our setup for all of our shots, hopefully producing a very consistent backswing into, you know, as we've talked about with the modern forehand, any one of the modern forehand follow-throughs is obviously great by me, but I want you guys to really view consistency in terms of producing, you know, a nice looking stroke, nice looking footwork, nice looking balance. And in the back of my mind, and what should be in the back of your guys' minds, is if all that stuff occurs, you can plan on making a lot of shots, which obviously is the end result, okay? On top of that, in terms of consistency with the ball going in the court, I want you guys, you know, giving yourself margin for error when we think of consistency. We're not going to try to aim to the sidelines. We're not going to try to aim really low over the net. When we're playing a consistent brand of tennis, you know, like we said, everything's coming together in terms of getting to the ball and swinging the racket, as well as the idea of a relatively conservative target. Okay, so I'm going to back up to the baseline again. And this to me is kind of the picture of consistency. I'll let you guys know how my results go, but here to me is consistency. And Mark, you can move me around a little bit. Okay, so again, I'm showing you guys a very similar looking move, similar setup for different positions around the court. Mark could have moved me outside the alley. He could have put me wherever I wanted. And, you know, if my idea is to execute, you know, a similar looking swing every time, you know, I think I will get the results I want in terms of making shots. And like I said before, those 3 I just aimed high over the net, close to the middle. It's going to be very tough for me if I can produce that type of look back here with a conservative target to miss a lot of balls. It would be very hard, and I think it would be hard down all the way at the 3-0 level not to produce a lot of good shots near the center of the court if you guys can latch on to that idea, okay? We've done one other video called the 7-shot rule in terms of kind of designing a point to be consistent, so go ahead and check that out as well. But again, today's focus in terms of consistency, I want you guys not just thinking about getting the shot in the court, because it clouds us from trying to swing the way the pros would swing and move the way the pros would move. And for me, that's the grand goal for all of you players, is to, you know, emulate and play like the pros do, even if the shots don't have the zip or the power that the pros would have. Okay, so that's all I got for you guys today. The first pillar of successful tennis, consistency. Thanks so much. Please click like below this video, and if you happen to be watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you guys soon.